Hey, we did it! Here we are again, everybody! How exciting! Hi, everyone. How are you guys doing tonight? Yeah. Oh, yes. How awesome. Fuck yeah. It's all happening, people.
I'm surprised you're here. I'm happy you're here because for a while I thought it was going to be touch and go from the first night this happened.
You mean Thursday night?
Yeah.
Yes, Thursday night. I'm sure most of you, how could you possibly know? But Thursday night, I got home after a fun night here, and I was taking off my patented skinny jeans, and it's so cold outside that I've been wearing a pair of long johns underneath my skinny jeans to reinforce keeping me warm. Those of you that know me know I'm about 125 pounds of pure steel and muscle. And I had them around my knees, and just like you never think of it, I'm just pulling that pant leg off, but it was really hard. And instead of just pushing my pants down farther, I just kept pulling because I'm like, it's gonna fucking slide off any second. Then pop! My lower back explodes. The pain was so extreme that in that moment, my vision turned into these two little dots. Never had that one happen before, where all of a sudden you're looking through like construction, you can't see anything. It's like very fucked up. That came back though, so there I am yelling. And
were you screaming? I've never had vaginitis before.
Yep. And I've never really screamed before. Even when my car got ran over, even when my leg got ran over by a car and my leg snapped into two pieces, I was laughing when that happened. This, I was screaming, yelling at 3 in the morning in my kitchen at the top of my lungs. Well, kitchen, living room area.
It's so funny because I have the opposite with my jeans because, you have like hipster tight jeans on.
Sort of. They're not really. They're just a little bit leaner, you know what I mean? They're not really
Yeah, but see what happens was when I unbutton my pants, my pants fall to the ground like faster than gravity.
Right. Yeah.
Like I pretty much have pants on that I could jump a few times and they'll just fall right off me.
Yeah.
Have you ever worn baggy jeans ever?
Yeah,
I
used to wear baggy jeans, when it was acceptable to wear jeans like that.
I know. I'm just talking boot cuts. I'm
No, I know. Yeah, up until just a few years ago, I was wearing a looser fitting type of jean. But I threw my back out, and that was crazy. So I had bed rest all day Friday because the nerve that I blew out, the sciatic nerve, which is located behind your upper hip and can extend all the way down to your foot. In some cases, luckily, mine didn't run down my leg. In a rare case, it just stayed right there, very localized. And after one day of bed rest, after all the comments that I read on my iPad that all said, there's no way, everybody's just like, 2 weeks in bed was the only thing that did it. Doctor said 2 weeks in bed, 2 weeks in bed, 2 weeks in bed. Fuck you. Next day after, one full day and one full night, which is the first day and night I've spent in bed in literally like closer to a decade. What is that? Patriot, what are you eating something?
No.
What's going on over there?
No, I'm fine. I'm just listening.
Just play it cool. We haven't introduced you yet. Just trying to get through my backstory, okay?
Yeah.
What's going on in there? Do you have like a candy in your mouth or something? No, there's something going on.
No, nothing's going on.
He just can't even contain himself.
I'm just listening.
Why is it?
He's probably thinking that you're 29. You shouldn't be pulling out your back.
Well, yeah, I know, but this type of injury happens all the time to anyone, even super athletes. They call it I found this one. They call it the muscle that I tore, the nerve. They call it the dog shit nerve because most people. This is a crazy fun fact, and it sort of shows you the weird, awkward thing that I was doing when I pulled it. They call it the dog shit nerve because most people tear this nerve looking at when you think you stepped in dog poop. That thing you do when you look at the bottom of your shoe. That motion of cupping your leg up makes that thing just go pow, and it'll just give out once in a while. Then you never know. There's no controlling it. But what is crazy is the one day of bed rest that I had, because I don't smoke cigarettes inside my apartment. A couple days before, I went to this vaporizer place right across the street from where I live and talked to a guy. Instead of just going to a convenience store and being like, all right, I'll try one of these, and then hating it after 40 minutes. I talked to a guy, I'm like, pack of Camel Lights pretty much every day for 10 years. What are we doing? And he's like, bobbity ba. So I have been cigarette free for 4 days for the first time ever. Thank you. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
I'm taking it one day at a time for sure.
Now
I'm
you're
more
addi-
amazed than anyone.
Now you're addicted to nicotine juice that you're going to be forever be sucking out of a pen.
Right, of course. If I lived a fear-filled life, that's exactly what I would think. Luckily, I'm already weaning down on the nicotine juice as of yesterday, and I'm already at the equivalent of less than a half a pack of cigarettes.
That's great.
Thank you.
Well, I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad I'm here. But let's talk about a man whose back never tears. Our head of security is here once again. It's the Iron Patriot, everybody. There he is, venting all of that inner energy that he was holding back during my...
I will lead these new Avengers into battle against anyone who would threaten our way of life. I am the Iron Patriot. Tony, I'm
yeah.
sorry you had a bad week. And on top of that, the Spartans beat the Buckeyes. That must have hurt you real bad.
Oh, wow. Okay, I guess we're going straight into that.
Well, I'm proud of you, though. I'm
after
proud
I-
that you're stopping. You're trying to make an attempt to stop smoking. That's good.
Bring up the Buckeyes right away. It's not the first time this
Yeah.
week I felt stabbed in
Yeah,
the back.
well, enough about you. Let's get to
Already
me.
stepping on my lines. Very good.
Okay.
Just vent it all out, Patriot. Just go off on a rant here.
Okay, enough about you. Now we're going to talk about me. Okay, I've been continuing to make my screenshots from my TV show and film appearances as a background artist. And I found one that really excited me this week. I found a shot from the TV movie Citizen Jane. I was sitting right behind Meatloaf. And I don't know if you know this guy. He's a very interesting character. And he was born in Dallas in 1947. And I want to ask you guys if you know this. In 1977, he made his major label debut. Can you guys remember what the name of this album is? It sold over 34 million copies.
No.
No, don't help him. What, you know it, Red Band?
Of course I do.
Okay, well, he already said it. It's Bat Out of Hell. And also, he's in an iconic film that came out in 1975 that still gets showed in many theaters across the nation at midnight. Now, you know what that film is?
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yes, Red Band. I can
Wow.
say you know your
Look at that. It's amazing
I still-
what Meatloaf's Wikipedia page can tell
Oh
you.
no! I still probably have rice in my asshole from going to many of those shows in Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah, that is a big one there. They play it a lot out here, too.
Yeah.
It's
Now,
cool. to-
Red Band, maybe
wait,
you
wait.
can answer this too. What does when you know when he sings that song that it came out in '93? I would do anything for love, but I won't do that.
Yeah, what was he talking
What
about?
does he mean by that? What is that? What won't he do?
Probably a lot of the things that I've heard you talk about doing in your past. Letting a dog lick chocolate off of
Tony,
his penis.
I'm gonna tell you something though. My dog Buffy has been dead for over 20 years. You, on the other hand, have a dog named Trixie Vixen. Sounds like a porn star. Got its own Twitter page. I've seen a picture of you snuggling with this dog like it was your girlfriend. So you don't need to talk about me anymore. My bestiality days are way behind me.
Patriot, I can't believe you would compare me taking a picture of me sleeping next to my dog
Yeah.
while we're both sleeping, and you're comparing that to
We don't know
letting
what
a
you do.
dog suck chocolate off your dick 20 years ago.
We don't know what you do behind closed doors though.
He's right. He's right.
He's got a good point.
He's
You
right.
don't know what I do behind closed doors. That is true.
That
And
might
there's-
have been how you threw your back out.
Oh. Oh no! He did.
I love it.
Meatloaf. Yeah, Iron Meatloaf sent us another song
Yeah.
again this
I
week.
wish Meatloaf could be here now because I know he would love the Dirty Crabber.
I have a question actually, Patriot. Last week you mentioned that you were in multiple bands, not just the Dirty Crabber.
Yeah.
Did those other bands have the same kind of sound as the Dirty Crabber?
Oh, kinda, a little bit different. Well, I'll get to that in later episodes. But the first band,
All right, whenever you want, I guess.
the first band, I was in high school, and I started that band when I was a sophomore. It's called Romeo and the Dreamers. We had this song, One and One, and maybe we'll do that later. But after that, in the late 80s, I had a band called Shame. And then after that was Dirty Crabber. But all those songs have different fans that are of those bands that remember those songs.
You say fan or fans?
Fans.
Right. You have, first of all, how many people do you think are big Dirty Crabber fans out there? Pre-Kill Tony era of re-promoting
Well,
this band from the 90s.
I've been sending that music out for 20 years, so who knows? I mean, it's stretched across the globe. I mean,
I'm pretty
It's in the underground. I'll admit. It's
Just because you mail copies around the world doesn't mean that it's stretched around the world.
No, but I'm just saying it's traveled. But the music's good, and that kind of buzz always spreads. It's been a I don't know. I'm unaware. I don't know exactly how many fans are out there, but I know they're ready to unite and bring back the Dirty Crabber.
What's the song you sent this week? Is this Dirty Crabber?
This song is called "Go Insane."
He sent another song in?
Yeah. I'm on a streak now, Tony.
This is every week.
Yes, I'm hot. I got to keep it going while I'm hot.
Oh, my God. All right. Let's do it. For those of you that don't know, the Patriots used to be in a rock and roll band. I don't know. It's not really rock and roll. What would you call that?
It's a mixture of a lot of things. It's got a rock, pop, got a little saxophone.
It's like B-52s meets...
Well, that was one song, The Mailman. There's the other songs don't really sound like B-52s.
It's always really bad, and
It's like if K-pop was from Texas.
all of his songs are always like 6 minutes long, but we only can possibly play like a minute and a half before it feels like it's been 6 minutes. So...
Yeah.
All right,
That guy's lost. Don't take it out on me, Tony.
Oh.
Do your fucking song.
Oh, now the song won't play.
Come on, let's do it.
It's because the Buckeyes lost, I guess.
Where'd you go to college?
University of North Texas in Denton.
The Mean Green.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go.
Piece of shit.
Turn it up.
Whoa. Feedback this week. Is that part of it? Oh, wow. He can only move certain directions, people.
I need a change. Look like I'm gonna go insane. I need a change. Look like I'll go insane. Damn it. Magic in the air, with lots of loving everywhere. There's a love you just don't find looking on the back line. And it goes on and on again. Fever keeps running through my head. And it goes on and on again, tingling up my backbone. This mystery is kind of crazy, but it's meant to be. Looks like I'm gonna go insane. I need a change.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
All right. You guys don't really have to clap. He's not going to kill himself. So, how long ago was that song from? Which band wrote that song? Is that the Dirty Crabber?
That was at the end of Dirty Crabber in 1993. Do yourself a favor, go to iTunes.
And never listen to it again.
This is the first song on the Dirty Crabber album. Go to iTunes, download this, listen to all 9 songs, because the musicianship is outstanding on this record. Now, we got a guitar player on there named Eric Presswood that was the original player of Edie Brickell and the New Bohemians.
Do you really think anybody gives a shit about this?
I know they
Like,
do.
in what possible world would you be name-dropping a guy
do.
from 93? What does he do now? What is he wearing a Batman costume on Marin's podcast? Like, what's going on?
Now, he lives in Argentina, but I'm going to get him back once he gets this revival going. He's going to come back. Now, the guitar solos on this album sound like Buckethead on heroin. They're intense. Now, this album will take you on a journey. If you want to smoke a little reefer before that, they'll make it better.
We'll take you on a journey to the roof of your apartment building to jump off.
Yeah, it jams in. It's a good, clean recording. And I had that band tight as shit, man. I had them practicing for months. They went in that studio. We did a few overdubs, but basically that was just live. That's a real band, and it's raw. You know, all this shit today is so overproduced. This shit is raw. It's live. That's
Oh
all I
my
got to
God.
say.
Okay, there you go. Everybody, the Iron Patriot, everybody. There he is. Let's move into the main, let's slowly descend into the main frame of this show, everybody. As always, I always have tons of comedians that sign up for the opportunity to do 1 minute here. And as always, I always have two of my funniest friends, two amazing guests. This week, as always, is so special because it really doesn't get much more exciting than the two guests I have here. In no particular order whatsoever, this guy, one of my favorite comedians I've ever seen and gotten to even make friends with. You can start clapping now. He's done the road with the likes of Sam Kinison, one of the top favorites and regulars here at the Comedy Store. It's Jimmy Shubert, everybody! And the host of The Test, the winner of the HBO Aspen Comedy Festival, and one of the funniest guests I've ever had the pleasure of having on this show. His return only 3 weeks after his debut. Kirk Fox, everybody! He's back! Fuck yeah, there he is. We're all here.
Super.
Welcome.
Nice. Thank you.
Fuck
Thank you,
yeah.
Tony.
Kirk, it's good to have you back.
Thank you. This is the place to be tonight. Thank you so much.
Jimmy, how's it going?
Fantastic.
You ever do a show next to a specimen like that?
No, but he's a background artist.
Wait, I'm right here. Are you looking at me?
No, I'm right here. You talking to me?
I love it.
Yeah, let me say something to you, Jimmy.
I'll fucking pull your Duracell battery, bro, and you'll fucking shut down quicker than the motherfucker, please.
Yeah, don't threaten me. We're just getting to know each other.
All right.
Okay, Jimmy. I don't know if you're aware.
What time you have that suit back by? What time you got that rental till?
I will say you do look a little shinier than last time, so you've been armor-alling, correct?
I'm battle worn, but what I want to say is, I don't know if you're aware, but yesterday, on December 8th, was Sam Kinison's birthday. He would have been 60 years old.
Really? And you don't think I fucking know that? Are you all of a sudden I'm a fucking dope? Really?
Well, as Tony said, you went out on tour with him before he died. Can you tell us anything about what that was like?
Excuse me, Tony. I'm going to talk to somebody who's fucking not in a fucking suit. I'm going to talk to a human being. I'm going to talk to somebody who dresses up like fucking the Iron Patriot.
Patriot, could you have possibly have asked a more, regular question than that? Just what was that like?
Well, I think it was good timing because his birthday.
What do you think it was like when your best friend dies? What would happen? What do you think?
I was thinking, but he went out on
You think I like talking about it?
Like
Yeah,
if
let
there
me tell
was-
you what it was like about my best friend's
Listen, if there was a transformer you were fucking, and then all of a sudden it stopped and just wouldn't transform into anything, how would you feel about that?
the tour. What was the tour like when he went on tour?
Yeah, we heard the question.
Yeah, it's only an hour and a half fucking podcast, right? It was fantastic. It was a lot of fun.
Fuck yeah.
You think you might have had a chance to open for him if he was still here?
I think he would have
Maybe
liked
open
me.
a door.
He actually crashed into a car that looked just like you.
That's right. The guy was... That outfit was made from the fucking car parts from the car that crashed into
Last
him.
thing he saw was a truck with one headlight.
Yeah, great. Glad you could fucking show up in the car parts from the car
Can I
accident.
say something to you, Kirk?
Can you say something to me?
Before we do the show, I want to talk to you for a second. I read something about you that was very interesting today. Back in 1990...
You have a lot of free time. That's awesome. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got a lot of free time. In 1999, you were married to Clint Eastwood's daughter, Allison, for 10 months. Now, why did that end so quickly? How did you meet her, and did you spend any time with
Jesus
Clint?
Christ.
Well, listen, I will say it ended when I found out that she wasn't living with Clint anymore. What else you want to know?
Where'd you get your
Listen,
personality?
it was a great marriage. I miss him, and I wish it had worked out. I will say the last thing he did say to me was he's like, "You son of a bitch," and I was like, "You called me son. I'm so excited." That's all I ever wanted.
Did he tell you to get off his lawn after that?
No, he said, "Get off my daughter."
Get off my god.
No, it was great. It was it just didn't work out, but you know how that is.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's been a lot of celebrity daughters that you've married. and it
Yeah,
just
I'm
didn't
sorry the
work out.
last vagina you saw was the one you came out of. Iron Patriot. Fucking, where'd you get your... This guy's got the kind of charm you can wipe off with a damn cloth, this fucking Iron Patriot cocksucker.
Well,
I just like how low the mic is. That to me is my favorite part of this. It's like his dick is talking.
I got a speaker in my chest, so the sound's coming out this way.
Yeah, I don't care where it's coming from. I don't listen to much of it.
Well, we are already off and running. I am so glad to have you two guys
Tony,
here.
where else would you be?
Exactly. This week is actually pretty exciting. You guys know comedians come on and do a minute, and then we chat with them. Today we set a record for all-time highest amount of sign-ups at 38. So that's a new.
Wow.
38
Nice.
comedians.
So you're saying we're gonna be here at least 38 minutes?
No, not everybody gets up. We run it to a certain clock. We have to be done
Hey,
before.
you want me to pull a
Jimmy,
number?
how you feeling? You feeling good about
I
it?
feel
first
good.
one?
Yeah, let me pull the
Hey,
first
Brian,
one.
what's up, Brian?
Oh wait, before we do that, I just have to say, comedians, you all know that you're doing 60 seconds. When you hit 60 seconds, you're gonna hear the meow of a kitty. You better wrap up then, because
That
if
is
you
an
run,
angry kitty.
It's true. You better wrap up then, because if you run the light, you're gonna hear the West Hollywood angry bear. And that bear sounds extra angry
Holy
tonight.
shit!
It's always extra angry.
We got EC.
Is that an angry bear?
Wow.
EC's coming up.
This guy has been on the last 4 weeks, an internet sensation. Proves to you how crazy the show is. Schubert just picked this out. The return of Eric Carter, everybody! Internet sensation.
Nice. Opening strong with EC. What's up?
What's going on, buddy?
How you doing, man?
Eric Carter. Yeah, well, good to see me.
What's up, Hollywood? Let's give it up for Kill Tony, this awesome cast. And for those who's never been here before, my name is Eric Carter, and I am from the deep south. I am from Mississippi, and I have been living in the state of California for 5 months. But it doesn't matter where I've been or how many countries I've been to or how many languages. I always get treated like a damn idiot every time I first meet somebody over here. They always get the, hey, where are you from? And I'm like, I'm from Mississippi. Oh, I bet it's different from here than the South. No, it's the fucking same. Same diversity and same everything. See just as much Confederate flags in Orange County as I do back in the South. Holy shit, I bought more pistols in Dana Point than I've had in Death Valley.
Yeah, I like it.
I like
All
it.
right.
I like it.
I gotta say, Jimmy, he reminds me a little of you.
You know
He
what?
comes out with that confidence, the swagger. I do have a question. How many countries have you been to, and how many languages do you speak?
I've been to England, I've been to France, and I've been to the United States. And
That is a country.
I studied French for 2 years in college, and I did Rosetta Stone.
So then tell me what this means. Vous devez vous rappeler que la vie est un code chaque moment à un instant c'est l'ancien.
Oh, God damn.
All right,
You
sorry,
call my
motherfucker.
bluff.
I did call your bluff, bitch. All right.
Yeah. Hey, you.
I'm fluent because I go to Montreal every year.
What do you think, Jimmy? What do you think
I
of
like
this
this
gentleman?
guy.
Je te dis français, histoire et sciences politiques américaines for 12 ans. I mean, like I said, I know.
I love a guy who speaks a French accent from like with a southern drawl. The vie de rappeler, y'all. Que la vie est à chaque moment. Hey, bonjour. I like it. It's fantastic. Good.
Thank you.
Good
Merci
stand-up.
beaucoup, monsieur.
Merci.
Have you thought about doing your act in French?
I have. I do have a French fan base, and I got little fans of Montreal.
That might be who you should target.
I'll be the next Jerry Lewis.
Why not, man? That's where the money is.
Yeah,
In
they
the
think he's a
60s.
genius.
Took
All
you
right.
a long time to get to the part about the Confederate flag.
It
and the,
did. I don't know. I got a bit intimidated. I'm a big Sam Kinison fan. I've seen their stuff, so just
But
all
Sam's
out.
not here.
Yeah. I don't know
We
if you heard.
established that at
I don't
the
know.
beginning.
I don't know if you heard the Iron Idiot, but it's the 20-year anniversary of his death. 21 actually.
It actually was 43 seconds till you got to your first, I guess, tag joke
Yeah.
part of it.
Yeah,
And,
punchline.
yeah, you need to figure out what's going on.
But I
in
like your
43
swagger, and I
seconds.
like your confidence, and I like you. You know, you get this very that southern draw. I like it. It adds.
Just get to the punch quicker.
Yeah,
So, especially
Because
with
then if it
60
doesn't
seconds.
work, you can get to the next one.
totally.
Yeah. Well,
But
There
Eric
you-
Carter,
there
you're
you-
going places.
Totally.
Thank you.
5
I mean, as
months.
long as
Been
you
at
have
it
a car.
5 months.
Yeah, I got here July.
Well, continued success, man, and keep at it.
You're
Thank you.
definitely
Good
going
job.
places right
And
now.
I hope
back
it
to
works
your
out with
seat.
you and Rosetta Stone.
Thank you.
That's
All right.
at Call Me EC on Twitter, guys. That's Eric Carter.
Eric
You
Carter.
like picking?
I like picking, man.
I
I
like
like picking.
Jimmy the Picker.
Mixing them up, mixing it up,
I love it.
mixing it up. Oh, shit. Brad Sachs.
Oh shit!
There he is.
There we go.
Oh, wait.
What's up, man? How are you, Brad?
Fucking on top of the world. Where else would we be?
That's right. I'm engaged, guys. I recently got engaged. Thank you. Thank you. My fiance hates comedy. She does. She hates that I do comedy. She used to like comedy, but then she saw me do it. She's like, it's not for me. A lot of people tell me when they see me do this, they're like, don't quit your day job. They do that, but then some of them will see me at my day job. They're like, kill yourself. Because it's hard up here. Takes a lot out of you, out of my life. A lot of people ask me, how is life? I tell them it's taking forever. That's all I got for that bit.
There you go.
What do you do in your other job?
I'm a salesman. I sell
You sh-
cleaning.
Yeah, you should mention that in a bit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, what do you sell?
Cleaning products. Soap.
Nice.
I have a little bit about it.
And I'll also say, if you have 60 seconds,
Use it.
and you get to 40 seconds and you're done, find another 20 seconds. Just stand there and just
Stretch.
take it
I
in.
like to end it real quick.
Well-
real fast.
Well, this isn't fucking. This is comedy. So draw it out a little. But you're funny. Those are good jokes.
Oh,
but
thanks,
if
man.
you only have 60 seconds,
Right.
stretch those out a little.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, why does she hate comedy? Why does your fiance hate it?
Because she's come to so many,
Oh, yeah.
shows and stuff that now she's like, just fuck off. Basically,
But I got to tell you, that's not bad because you don't want her coming to your shows. So
Ever.
maybe your mission worked.
Yeah, I don't want her because then I gotta, I can't really.
It's like,
say how much
it's
I
like
hate it.
hanging
you
in Christmas
can't, and
lights.
you can't fuck other people at your shows.
Right. Which I do. I do that.
Talk about it. That would have been a good extra 20 seconds. See that laugh I got?
Well, hopefully,
That could have been yours.
hopefully the engagement will last longer than your fucking set.
Yeah.
How long have you been engaged?
Since April. So.
When are you guys gonna pull the trigger on it?
Probably like about a year, maybe. We're thinking.
So you're not really getting married.
Yeah. No.
No, we are.
I mean,
we're doing.
you don't
it.
seem confident in it.
I'm not.
Oh, there you go. Hopefully.
Well, good.
Hopefully,
We are.
Hopefully, she won't listen to this podcast.
Why would she? She hates comedy.
Right.
She hates it.
Exactly. Well, I mean, there's also something you could do about mentioning maybe, how, I don't know, maybe there's some kind of connection about how she doesn't want to watch you sell cleaning products either. you
Yeah.
know. I don't know. What kind of soap are you selling?
It's like industrial.
You can't even get through it. Why aren't you talking about this?
I mean, you
The
got
fact
to
that
talk.
you're selling
You got to talk
industrial
about
soap.
selling soap.
No,
Yeah.
I do. I have
And
some
maybe
bits.
tie in soap on a rope and then say you'd like to hang yourself with the rope.
That's good. I have a soap on a rope bit.
Well, so do I.
Oh, you do?
I do now.
So stop doing it. It's funny.
I said it first.
I've been working on a bit. I've been working on a bit like that for 6 months now.
I did a soap on a joke last year. You're
Soap
so
on a joke?
dirty, but you should also hang yourself.
Yeah.
Soap on a joke.
Industrial strength soap.
Yeah.
Nice.
Industrial, and paper products.
And I
toilet
got to tell you,
papers.
no one has an industrial strength
So you're
soap
talking about
joke.
orange oak chlorides and DDTs and that shit? Industrial strength, like fucking cleaning products that
To like
fucking
hotels.
cause
and-
cancers and stuff. Yeah.
Yes,
That's
correct.
what you do.
So basically,
Oh, yeah.
you're asking if he'll come clean your house.
No, fuck no.
It's got to be really dirty people you need to sell to that they need that kind of cleaning stuff.
Oh, yeah.
What do you try to figure out
Yeah.
murderers that just got out of jail and stuff
You
like
just
that?
murdered a hooker, and now all the DNA's in the rug. How do
So-
you clean it up? Get my new fucking industrial strength.
right.
A
But
lot
you're
of
gonna have a lot of
hotels.
jokes. Just keep diving into those.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Throw a vacuum into one of them.
Yeah. Okay.
How about some industrial strength jokes next time? That would be great.
Ah, you son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
There he goes, Brad Sachs,
Brad
everybody.
Sachs. All right.
He's on Twitter at Brad Sachs.
He is on Twitter at Brad.
SACHS.
Yes.
I think that marriage might work.
Yeah. I think it's going to work
I
out.
think there's a chance. You mean him? The
Well,
marriage
not with him,
between
but
him
she's getting
and-
married.
Yeah, totally. him
We
and-
got one. This is Carlos Escobar.
Whoa. Yeah,
Carlos Escobar.
guys doing? Thank you, man. I appreciate that. You guys heard that, right? Carlos Escobar. I'm Colombian. And the first thing that people always ask me is, you must know how to dance salsa or sell cocaine, which is a big stereotype. Colombians are also known for their food, our cuisine. Like, it tastes a lot like Mexican food, except Colombian food is served on a glass plate, and you eat it through a rolled-up dollar bill. I also work out. I do P90X. It's a great workout. If you go online, you can check out their transformation videos. I saw this one chick had an amazing transformation. She used to be a size 16, and now she's a dude. She sweat the pussy right off her body. But I have a bad back, so my girlfriend said you should try yoga. And I'm like, I can't do yoga. I'll do P90X yoga, because anything with P90X in the title is tough and it gets you ripped. Like if my girlfriend came up to me and said, hey, babe, you want to get your nails done? I'm like, no. But if she said, you want to get a P90X manicure? I'm like, let's do this shit. Get my fingers all ripped. Some dude came up to me and said, oh my God, Carlos, you're so funny. I totally want to take you out for drinks. I'm like, all right.
No, finish the joke.
Yeah, so I was like, oh man, I appreciate that, but I'm flattered, but I'm not gay. He's like, no, you totally misunderstood me. I just want to take you out and I'll give you a P90X blowjob and get you all ripped.
Okay, next.
Sorry, I asked you to complete the joke. I apologize. I apologize to the audience. Fucking shit.
So nervous, man. Sorry.
No, it's all right, bro. Shaking like a dog trying to shit a peach seed. I get it. It's a fucking very hot fucking podcast we're doing here. Everybody's fucking nervous. I like it. It was one joke after another joke after another joke. You had a good rhythm. I liked it.
Heck yeah. Carlos.
I got to be honest. I liked it as well, but I think you should slow it down.
Okay.
Because you have funny material there, and your delivery was just so fast. You're blowing through the punchlines.
Made you anxious.
Even though you have 60 seconds, doesn't mean you have to have a joke every 10 seconds. You can have a killer joke every 20 seconds.
Is that how fast you talk if you're doing, say, like a 10-minute set, or were you trying to get a lot of jokes out in 60 seconds?
The jokes aren't that long, so I was trying to get a couple punchlines in there.
Right, yeah, I really wouldn't do that. That's something you sort of learn here, also just doing the open mic, because they only give you 3 minutes when you very first start here, and a lot of people are like, why do they only give 3 minutes there? But I think it teaches something about, because people can tell when somebody's really rushing through material, and to be able to get the best out of your minute while still sounding like a human being.
And I also think it's really important to be able to hear the audience, because you don't even know if they were laughing, because you're blowing through the punchline so quick.
The train take off at 90 miles an hour. You didn't give them a chance to get on the train
but you're
before you took
Colombian.
off.
You're probably on blow, and fuck it, it's cool.
I've done so much blow touring with Sam Kinison. I once got a handwritten thank you letter from your uncle, Pablo Escobar.
Are you? How long have you been doing stand-up?
It'll be 4 years in May.
Nice. And do you have a lot of like cocaine jokes and Escobar jokes and things like that?
I just started writing them because somebody told me that I should start tapping into like my background or heritage, whatever.
Someone said you should start tapping into coke.
Yeah, you should tap into your heritage. Do a line.
That seems like a suggestion. It had nothing to do with comedy. He's just like, get me some coke.
Yeah, when someone rushes through their jokes, that's where I draw the line. Yeah, cut another one. Anyway, no, I'm kidding.
No, when people hear that on the podcast, they're going to piece it together. That's funny. A lot of the shit won't hit here, but later, when people can play it over and over again.
One of those time release jokes.
P90, that's where the money is.
That's right.
If you invented it, not if you're doing jokes.
That was your P90X set. You rushed through it. Feel like I had a workout.
And when you say that get your nails done, I would say, you know, if you're gonna take that route, which I wouldn't, I would say manicure, because nails done really doesn't make any sense. Like, do you want to get, hey hon, do you want to get a manicure? Oh, do you want a P90X manicure? Because nails done and then doing P90X manicure, but I would change it from manicure altogether. Okay. Make something else seem more extreme, especially that last part that Jimmy asked you to do. Don't do that part ever again. Okay. And
I didn't know what it was before I asked him to do it.
No, I know. There was no way you could know. No, I know.
I just want to hear
yeah,
the
but because of you, we all suffered.
Even the bear came out on that one.
Yeah.
But that was fun. Carlos Escobar, everybody.
Carlos
there
Escobar.
You're funny.
He's on Twitter. It's Silos Esco.
Who do you got to show your tits around here to get a drink? That's what I want.
What do you want? Oh, a vodka rocks?
Oh.
Can I show my tits to get on stage?
Fuck yeah.
Who is this?
Let me see.
Is this actually happening?
Oh, wait. You got to show them to the judges first.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let's see those. What are all those dollar bills?
All right.
Did you just come right from the strip club? Look at all those dollar bills hanging out. Those were fantastic.
Okay.
Actually, my name is Crazy. I'm a comic.
We knew that.
Your name's Crazy and you're a comic. What a shocker.
Did you say?
You never meet a fucking crazy comic.
Okay. Yeah,
Sure, go
your
ahead.
minute has already started.
You take off those bombs, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Welcome. By the way, there's a lesson in show business for everyone. How that just went down. Like, how do I get to be 38 fucking people waiting for the chance to do 1 minute?
The reason
Like, hey, who wants tits? We do.
Wait, the reason I wanted to.
By the way, I did that to make up for fucking making Carlos tell the other fucking joke. All right, so now we're even, audience. Now we're fucking
I
even.
just wanted to say, the reason that I wanted to get up here and show my titties is because my best friend who's homeless is right there. And I would take a bullet for him, by the way. That's Amir. His 37th birthday. Okay, and if you
Wait,
don't believe it,
are you going to take a bullet for
I
him
would
also?
take a homeless. Wait,
Holy
listen. I'll tell you
shit.
what. And the funny thing is, wait, listen. I want to say something really funny. Really funny. Wait, let me get.
You had a minute, Cupcake.
What's that sound?
The tits weren't big. The tits weren't big enough for 3 minutes.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You only have 30-second
Okay,
tits.
30 seconds. Can I have the 30 seconds? Can I have 30 seconds? Can I have the mic for 30 seconds?
Go.
All right, go.
Counting down.
Everyone shut up for 30 seconds.
Oh,
Okay.
now you're
Wait,
losing
listen.
it. Be careful.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
Wait, just 1 second. Can everyone please give me the floor for 30
You're
seconds?
7 seconds
Okay.
in.
Okay. So the reason that I wanted to come up here is because honestly, I'm not a person who has attitude at all. Okay. And the funny thing is, no, listen, no, I have listen, no, listen. No, I want to tell you why. I want to tell you something. That this is a funny joke. It's a funny joke. So I said to Amir, I'd take a bullet for you. And he goes to me, I wouldn't take a bullet for you. And that's so funny. And then he goes to me, but I'd fast when you died. He's fucking hungry. I thought that was really funny.
Boom. There you go, everybody. Killed
There you
it.
go.
Killed it.
No, you got to pay me for that. That's what the other guys paid me. That's what they paid me the other room. I just performed there to sing "Happy Birthday, Marilyn Monroe" stuff, my friend.
Fuck,
Nice.
Yeah,
Awesome.
there you
There
go.
you go.
There goes Crazy,
Performing
everybody.
at 9:30 and here in Dawn.
Crazy.
Dawn at 9:30 or something. Or
Yeah.
something.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
All right. Crazy.
Crazy.
Lost a few tiles on the re-entry, everybody. Keep it going for Crazy. She'd take a bullet.
All right. I thought when she said her homeless friends here that she was going to try to like raise money for him or something. Instead, she just.
I'm also single. I'm also single, and I'm a smart, slutty comic on Match.com. It's a real profile, and you can read my whole story. I'm also on Siobhan's show. That's
Okay,
my
right
real
now
name.
you're trespassing. Get
Right
out
now.
of here.
Really. Really.
Jimmy, you want to pull another name for the love of God?
Well, yeah.
This show's a fun one, huh?
Oh.
Can I show my tits to get a minute?
Is it Jim Ever?
Tim Greer.
Tim Greer.
There he is.
Tim Greer, everybody. Tim Greer. Tim Greer.
How y'all doing? So this is the thing. I'm getting old, and I notice that the older I get, the more I hate cool shit. Like, I actually hate twerking. I do. Like, if a woman want to impress me, don't twerk something. Cook something. Like, serious. I don't give a damn how much you shake your ass. It's attractive. But I can't fuck you famished. Like, seriously. Like, I'm getting old. Like, I hate people to say YOLO. This is the thing. If you don't know what YOLO means you only live once. That's my thing. Who the fuck know live twice? Like, serious. And if I'm going to follow somebody, why would I follow the nigga that lived once? Follow somebody that lived the second time. Jesus. Megatron. Anybody with a sequel. You know? Like, seriously. Like, little black kids, we always tell them, keep it real. It's 2013, people. You can't tell every motherfucker, keep it real. We have rapists, pedophiles, terrorists. All them niggas keep it real. They don't need to. That's all I'm saying. You know? Like, women, they say the dumbest shit in the world. I'm looking for my dream man. Bitch, why are you awake? Don't take a nap. This is my thing. I think it's only fair to roofie women as long as you do it so they shut the fuck up. That's my time. Thank you.
Hey, there
There
you
you
go.
go.
There you
Nailed
go.
it.
There you go. Well done.
Fuck yeah.
Well done. Not easy to follow a set of tits, but well done. I liked it. Boom, boom, boom.
Heck yeah. What was that last one that you just said?
It's okay to roofie women as long as you do it so they shut the fuck up.
Oh.
See, that's more of a fact. It's not really a.
No, it's comedy's just a funny way of being serious.
Here's what I think. I think your delivery is strong, epic. You have wild confidence. But I think everything you're talking about, each one is a setup. Like, I don't think there were any jokes in that minute, but I think you had 5 or 6 amazing premises. So I think you should take each one of those premises and then just start adding punchlines.
Punch
to
them up a little bit. And you also have
but I'm not saying it in a negative way. I'm saying you're very engaging.
Yeah,
And
he's just saying right on those premises a little more and punch them up a little bit. But you also have something you can't learn,
because
which is
you
like
could
a build.
take one of those premises and get 5 or 6 tags. You know, you did 10 or 12 jokes when you could have done 2 jokes and gotten 6 tags for each one.
Yeah.
And for $5,000, I'll do it for you in an hour.
Yeah,
you look like you got money, so we'll talk after.
All right.
No, but you're on the right track.
Great.
Wait, Dan, hold on a second. What are you guys doing? Hold on. Wait, Jimmy, what are you doing?
I'm just
You're already pulling names.
I'm sorry. I'm excited to be here.
I love it. I'm so happy to have you. Yeah, spread that stuff out. Like, if you're going to say something about roofing a girl to only have her shut up, like, there's got to be more. You got to stay in a pocket.
There's got to be a reason why you need her to shut up.
Yeah.
Right.
Like when you engage, like do your impression of her going on and on and on.
Right.
So I think it's okay to roof a girl just to get her to shut the fuck up, because then you give the audience the information. Now you can do the punchline.
Even if all that they're saying is, I don't know if I want to have sex tonight, that's enough for them to be talking too much for you to roofie them. Like,
Yeah.
if you're playing the role in this
Like I'm
joke
sitting here,
of-
my fucking left ear is fucking bleeding. I'm gonna roofie her just to get her to shut the fuck up.
Right.
You know? Okay. Yeah.
Or to kill her.
Yeah. The things you gotta do to get some pussy. You gotta hear the fucking whole life story. And then when I was 2, oh, there goes the roofie. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz.
There you
Shut
go.
the fuck
But
up.
you're on track, man. I think you're going to do great.
There he goes, Tim Greer. He's
Tim Greer.
Jimmy, let me ask you a question before we pick our next comedian.
Okay.
Do you remember any like material that you did when you were first starting out, like a joke that you did?
Yeah, he's still doing it.
Yeah, man.
Hey, I was
yeah. Did I actually got the first couple times I was ever on stage, and it's to watch it. It just is fucking. It's like watching yourself in a gay porno. You go, what the fuck was I thinking? It's just fucking horrible. Yeah. When I first started, I was like 17. I was in Philly. I was doing a Comedy Factory outlet, and I had no voice, and you were just doing these jokes, and it's brutal to watch. But every once in a while, I pop it in just to keep me humble.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll show it. I should put it up on my fucking website.
Yeah, I had-
pop it up on YouTube. You'd love it. Bro.
The gay porn?
No, yeah.
Just throw that up there.
Yeah, sure.
I had mine on YouTube up until about a month ago because I rewatched it and I was like, oh, fuck this. I don't want to show people that. But I've had it up for 7 years. I've had it on YouTube.
Yeah, let's lose it.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Jimmy. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, and it looks like we're head-to-head with the Philadelphia Eagles this year.
No, you're fucking getting your ass kicked by the Chicago Bears, and I'm not even watching.
Well, we
It's
won the
like
last
41
2
to 27.
Yeah.
What's up with you in sports all of a sudden? For a guy that wears a fucking comic book suit, you would know an awful lot about sports.
I'm missing Monday Night Football tonight to be here. I hope you appreciate it, Tony.
There's still time. You can still catch the last minute if you want to run out.
The game's still on. You can still catch it.
I mean, you've also missed the last 17 Monday Night Footballs to be here.
Yeah, but
you
the Dallas Cowboys are playing tonight, though.
Oh, that's right. He's from Dallas.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Speaking of Dallas,
Here we go. Next comedian.
we Death Squad is coming to Texas in January. Me and Tony are doing a Texas tour.
Fuck yeah.
And it's I can't believe it's already coming, but January 9th in Houston, January 10th in Austin, and January 11th in Dallas.
That's San Antonio.
Yeah, but we changed it.
January
it is
9th,
awesome.
Jimmy and I will be at El Compadres drinking margaritas.
Margaritas and playing with our mariachi band.
Do you hang at El Compadre a lot, Kirk? Because I actually seen you there twice before.
Yeah, every day I stop in there and make sure they're doing okay.
And every once in a while, you can catch us down at that little bar called Coach and Horses. Coach and Horses is what I meant.
El Compadre is an important part of my life.
Yeah, I love it.
Chicken tacos, margaritas, a couple times a week.
It reminds me of like a Mexican version of that restaurant that they walk into in Goodfellas.
Reminds me of a Mexican version of El Compadre.
Yeah.
It's
All
definitely
right.
that. He's got a new name, everybody.
We are ready for our next contestant on The Jokes Are Right. Anye Malik.
Shot your woman
Anye
down.
Malik.
Yes, oh,
Big
yes,
booty.
her name is Willie
Big
Lee.
booty.
If you
Hey.
Hey, I'm Anye Malik. What's going on, y'all? How you feeling?
Nice.
Good, good. I'm a bachelor. I like to say that I'm a bachelor more than I like to say that I'm single. I just don't like to describe myself as single. You know what I mean? Just the sound of it sounds hella weak. Like I'm single. Like your voice, I don't know, the N and the G place right there make you just really single. Like you sound like a victim of something, like you got stabbed or something. Like, you know, like, oh, I'm single. Oh, it hurts. Oh, I'm so alone. Oh, it's like I'm a bachelor. Watch out. I applied for this job. It's like the difference between a janitor and a custodian. You know what I'm saying? Like I got credentials. Bitch, I'm a bachelor. You know, you're single. My shit comes with a pad. A small ass pad at that. My apartment is real small. Like I gotta go outside to think. Like it's not enough room for me and my thoughts in my room. I still get female company though. I show them over like a player. Like, yeah, come on in, ladies. Yeah, come on in. This is the living room. This is the kitchen. This is the dining room. I give the whole tour standing in one spot. It's real convenient. This is the lobby. Yeah, I got a lobby.
There you go. The bear
There
came
you
out
go.
quick
Hey,
on
thanks.
that one. I love it.
Hey.
Fuck yeah. First thing I would say is that when you're talking about single, I would give like examples. Like I would get into that more. Like I don't know when's the word single used? Like craft singles, right? Like something like that.
I mean, like
I
a
would make an
relationship.
example like that because you're
Okay.
talking about how
Any
you don't like being called single, right?
Right. Yeah.
How you go by what's the other
Bachelor.
thing? Bachelor.
Yeah.
Right.
Versus single, saying bachelor.
How about a
Right.
sexual philanthropist?
I like that. You don't mind if I borrow that? I might. That
No,
sounds
that's
like
why
some
we're
shit that
fucking
I'll-
here to help
I
you
appreciate
fucking
that.
become a middle act, motherfucker. You think I'm fucking wasting my time? I'm missing Monday Night Football too, bitch.
Good looking out, man. I
Yeah,
appreciate
and
that.
I also missed it. Like, was there a tie to you saying that you like being called a bachelor and her seeing your apartment all in one room?
Oh, it was a transition from me preferring to be referred to as a bachelor instead of saying single, and I say it comes with a pad.
Gotcha,
The pad
gotcha.
being my small
Gotcha.
ass.
I like your
bachelor
style,
pad.
how you
Right.
don't use periods.
No.
It all just rolls into the next one.
Where they do that
Yeah.
at?
It's so funny. You could sit there, take a shit, and open a refrigerator door at the same time. I mean, that's how fucking small it is.
Without getting too deep into my lifestyle, yeah, it's real small apartment. It's
Well, you would have brought it the fuck up, man.
It's
I
true,
mean, you
it's
might as
true.
well lean into it. But yeah, it was good, man. You got some real good fucking stand up there. It was good. I liked it. Yeah,
I thought you were great. I could watch you for
another fucking 20 minutes.
no 2 minutes. I could watch you 2 more minutes.
Okay, that's what's up.
No, but I would just elaborate on some of those things. You're just blowing through them too quick. I think that's the key. When you're doing a minute, you can have a great minute instead of a fucking shitty one. But I just
We're not paying. This is.
but what
It wasn't
I
a
mean is,
shitty minute, but it was
yeah,
you know, but
less spectacular, maybe.
yeah.
I'm just saying, if you have a minute, don't try and fill it with so much shit.
Okay.
You know, slow it down because you're funny as hell, but you're blowing through your jokes.
And I think instead of saying that it comes with the territory, it comes with the pad type of thing, I think you can take a stronger route than that because I don't think that comes across as a joke. I would get into, since you're talking about it, I would get into why they call it a bachelor pad, why that is single, how you can't have, nobody's locking
And
down
I would
any
also
legal
find
pad.
I'd also find a few other weak words that people don't like to be called. You know,
Yeah.
as opposed to just single.
Okay.
It's
I mean,
funny.
go deep. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I always like when you watch.
What else don't you like to be called?
The
See?
look on his face. Y'all don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, but did you see? But did you see what just happened? They laughed
Right.
at that.
Right. Yeah.
So there's a few other words I don't like to be called this, and the worst thing you can call me is single.
Yeah, and what do they call women that are single?
Whores.
No. What I'm saying is,
I don't wanna get
isn't
too
there,
deep
isn't
into
there,
the,
shouldn't there be
you
an
know,
equivalent
several
word?
descriptions.
Shouldn't there be an equivalent word for women that are single, like crazy, or something?
I don't know.
You know?
Oh, and by the way, man, y'all shouldn't have let that girl on with them titties, man. There's a lot of female comics that been really trying. You know what I'm saying? They
Look
got
at this
3
guy
minutes,
fucking.
man.
Look at him making
There
a
you go.
fucking
Slid through a
stand,
titty
bro.
visa.
Get out of here!
Just slid a titty-
Get out of
just
here!
slid a titty visa.
Get out of
I
here!
fucking liked him right up into that shit.
Real talk,
Motherfucker.
though.
But let me tell you
They mad
something.
Who doesn't
over
love a
here. I'm
titty?
saying,
Okay,
I gotta go. They mad over here, man. That was, you know,
but let me tell you something.
you know, it's just.
Get out!
Sorry, I spoke.
Come on, motherfucker. You're not producing the
Patriot.
show. You're not producing
Patriot.
the show, Malik.
No, but
Patriot, get his ass.
AnyaMalik.com.
Wait.
And you know, guys,
but if he had done 60 seconds on the titty visa, that would have been a great.
Yeah, it would have been nice.
That would have been.
Speaking of
his job.
titties,
We
have,
didn't know what kind of titties they were going to be. When
hey, let me say something. If we would have gave her another 30 seconds, she might have took off her pants too.
Yeah, that's right. And we
see, now we're on the same page, Iron Patriot.
Yeah.
Now me and you are fucking great.
Shit,
minds
you guys
think
should
alike.
actually live together.
Yeah.
Get a little sitcom
No,
going.
fuck that.
I think it might work out.
if the Patriot had a nose, you guys could do blow after the show after this.
Those days are
Dude,
long
you would
gone.
never-
I retired my straw. It was a Hall of Fame career. But we
You would
retired
never
my
do
straw.
blow with someone who looked like a fucking vacuum.
No, fuck no. That's fucking stupid. All right, coming to the stage. Coming to the
Fucking
stage
Hoover.
right now.
Hoover
Melanie
vacuum.
Baldonado, ladies and gentlemen. Melanie Baldonado. Melanie Baldonado.
Speaking of titties, got a pair. There's so many people, like people who are so feisty in this world, all these feisty people. I saw two deaf girls arguing in the street. Two deaf girls. One deaf girl said to the other, "Bitch, keep my name out of your hands." I don't understand why gay guys are allowed to get feisty, but if I get the same kind of feisty, I'm a bitch. Okay? Like they call them sassy. Okay, I see a gay guy snap his finger in someone's face, and I think, you're allowed to do that? I take a penis too. I'm not allowed to do that. It's horrendous. Oh man, I was a kid of the 1980s. I would now like to do an impersonation of my father in the 1980s. Good night.
Nailed it.
Yeah, nailed it. Right on the money.
59.8 seconds. Feisty.
Listen, I saw you 3 weeks ago, and you're a lot better. You've slowed down. I think 3 weeks ago I told you to slow it down, and you really did. So I'm responsible for any laugh you get.
Thank you, Kirk Fox. Thank you so much.
For 15 extra seconds, what would you do?
You know, I'm not that desperate. Sorry.
Wait a few years.
Hey,
I'm kidding.
Welcome to show business. Now, I thought it was great. It came out with solid jokes. You came right out, boom, boom. I liked it.
I mean, a couple of those Jimmy's going to use.
Yeah.
Which ones, Jimmy?
Yeah.
The two deaf girls or the gay guys?
No, the gay guy.
You don't take a penis, though. You can't take that one. Or do you?
No, I don't. I give
Okay.
penis. I give penis. I'm
Oh.
on the giving end.
You're going to give it?
A lot of people think it's a leg. It's actually a penis with a fucking shoe on the end of it. Now,
I love great premises, and I think the two deaf girls fighting is one. What do you say before the two? Would you say that they're yelling at each other or in a fight?
Arguing.
They're arguing with each other.
Keep
Right.
your name out of my hands is how you should also present
See, I thought about doing it, but can I do it legibly? Keep your name. Wait, how do I talk?
get your name out
It's just like Josh Martin.
Keep your name
But
out
then the
of
angle
my
also
hand.
might be you weren't
And
sure.
then
you
the
weren't
one
sure
bitch
if
got
they were
pissed and
fighting
screamed
or
her
not.
fingers off.
You know.
Right.
And then the one bitch got pissed and screamed her fingers off. You know, here's the thing. I noticed, like, you know, beginning comments, I'll say this to everybody, but, you know, you come up with a great premise, and then you move on to the next premise. I mean, there's still like 5 or 6 more jokes there. It seems to be like a theme here. It's like there's more. I mean, overwrite a premise. Overwrite it till
Right.
it's like there's 5 fucking pages on it, and then bring it back to where you get a good, 4 or 5 punchlines.
Once they're laughing, because those jokes got a big laugh, and then you moved on from it.
Yeah.
But once they're laughing, you have carte blanche to try a couple more tags because they're laughing.
Maybe have the two girls hook up, and then one girl's fingering the other girl later, and
And
she's
what
like,
were they-
"Don't talk with your mouth full."
And
you
what
know?
were they fighting over? What were they fighting about?
Lord knows. I don't
No,
know.
but that's what you got to find out.
I got to find out if they're arguing
They were
over.
fighting over a guy with big hands.
They were fighting over, and the weird thing was they were fighting over a. The weird thing was they were fighting over a Q-tip. Now, you see what I'm saying? I mean, boom. It's fucking where God's in the fucking details, man. What the
you
fuck
would have stopped after mine. You do the Q-tip thing, and then you'd realize you went too far.
Hey, how do you know where the line is until you cross it, Kirk?
No, exactly. What I'm saying is you crossed it, we moved back.
That's right. But no, I'd always overwrite a premise and then bring it back and then take all the funny out of the 6 pages or 7 pages. I always overwrite. I would rather overwrite than underwrite, and I see it all the time. Guys come up with a great premise and then on to the next premise, and I'm going, no, there's fucking 6 more jokes there.
Right. You stay in the
you
pocket
can
on
even
a
say,
topic.
I don't know how to sign, but I guess this means fuck you and everything.
Yeah. Oh, that's
See,
great.
I went too far. I suck too.
No.
I
It's
agree.
actually really funny.
Yes, it was.
I think all that stuff's part of it.
Guys, I don't know what the fuck they were. I could tell they were arguing because I think this is pretty universal in any fucking language. Or, you know. Anyway.
I didn't know whether they were arguing or just having a passionate conversation.
Yeah, that's
until,
something that I
right.
think, you know.
But it's like watching.
Who knows if they're fighting? They could just be fast talkers, and they're excited about Justin Bieber.
I guess that's true. No,
Have you ever watched 2 people argue outside a restaurant? You sit inside a restaurant, there's 2 people arguing outside a restaurant. It's tough to pick out the fucking idiot because they both look like fucking idiots.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just saw 2 lesbians get in an argument. Like, real. Like,
And what were they
started
fight
it?
about? Which one of the deaf girls they were to fuck?
No. This is crazy. No, one chick got mad and she said something like, "Why did you let go of my hand as soon as we got here?" And I looked at both chicks and I was like, duh, like you're the rebound. So one chick was like the guy chick and then the other chick was like ultra feminine. I was like, dude, this chick just got dumped by a guy. She's trying you out. Don't be so upset. Okay, I mean, it's just legible.
Yeah, and the one girl was hung like a donut. So you know. But anyway,
The great Jimmy Shubert.
so there you go.
That-
All right.
Thank you
Mel-
for all of my
Great.
tags.
Yeah,
Melanie
there you go.
Baldonado.
She
goes.
you,
Where was
you pick
her,
you pick a couple now. You
Where
pick
was her
a-
Twitter one? What's your
what is,
Twitter
what is your
handle?
Melanie B Comedy? Yeah. Mel B
Wow,
Comedy. Yeah, there
look
you go.
at that.
Right there.
He's-
Right on the
Jimmy's
page.
already looked you up before the show.
Jesus.
No.
Pace yourself.
All right, everybody. Your next comedian is Tom Rentman. Or Reitman.
I've never been too good with
He's here.
Perfect song.
There you go.
I knew this. So anyway, just went through a divorce. Should have seen it coming. There were signs. You know, you get home and you got lipstick on your collar, and your wife looks at it and she goes, "I can get that out." And you know, then you think there's hope. She goes, "Hey, why don't we have a threesome?" You're like, "Oh, that's awesome. Let's have a threesome." Okay. And then you get a text the next day saying, "We're sorry you didn't make the top 3. You're number 7 alternate." And it's not from her. It's from one of the other people. She's like, "Dude, could you send my husband a text letting him know that, you know, he didn't make it?" But anyway, it's okay because my wife was crazy. How crazy was she? How crazy was she? Come on. Well, you guys are quick. She's so crazy that she once convinced me that for her to tie me up before sex, and then she went to Vegas for a weekend.
Oh,
It's just over the minute.
Yep.
it's all right.
Yeah.
It's,
It is.
it's only a minute, bro.
Heck yeah. Time flies when you're...
Did you really get divorced?
We're separated.
Yeah, it's always. I always find divorce or that kind of stuff a crux point for people to start doing comedy. How long you been doing it?
Well, actually,
The microphone.
Yeah.
I just started.
Well, you know, I like that you have you just started it. You had an amazing amount of confidence for somebody who just started. You didn't,
Yeah.
came right out and you started right into some material about your personal life, which is always a good starting point. You know, for somebody getting into this, you know, rather than doing jokes that have nothing to do with your personal life.
Oh, thanks.
Good opening joke. The second joke I was kind of confused at. I think you just need to rewrite it a little bit better. I think I got the idea that you got a text saying, you know, like, I don't know. Whatever,
Yeah, I
but-
thought of it on the way here, and there was another one. She's so crazy, and I'm blanking it, but it was actually a little funnier. And I was going to say one, and then the other. She's so crazy, she tied me up. And I was going to say she's so crazy for the third one, and people go, "How crazy is she?" I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me? You don't get it already? I just gave you 2 good examples."
All right, but do me a favor.
Yeah.
Never fucking ask permission to tell a joke again. Never fucking never ask the audience any questions.
Yeah.
Just go into your fucking material.
Stay in.
How crazy he was, don't fucking ever do that again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look, go out and fucking say what you have to fucking say. Don't ask permission to tell a joke.
Okay.
Ever again.
And you're just kind of starting. You wanna do comedy, and that's your gig.
My goal is to be a.
It's cheaper than therapy, Kirk.
No, I know.
No. I was in the high-tech world forever, and I got out of that in December. I said, I got to move to L.A. I want to be a talk show host of a TV show in Oregon. And so I came down here to be a talk show host, and I thought, how did these guys get started? They do stand-up comedy.
If I can make one suggestion, it's when you get up there, just make the stories a little longer. Instead of just going for the punch, because I think you're a real smart guy, and you're engaging. Like right now, I like you more than when you were telling your joke, because now I get a feel for who you are. Uh-huh. So I would get up there and just kind of talk it out and actually express what you're going through, because I think you'll make it funny anyway.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
And it's believable too. I thought it was real believable. I didn't think you were doing a joke when you're talking about going through a divorce. I really, I got that you were. So
It feels real with you,
Yeah.
and that's
Because
already. So you're already halfway
because it won't
there.
be a bunch of jokes. It'll be one joke about why it didn't work out. It's like, I mean, did she tie you up once and go to Vegas?
No.
Yeah. See,
But
that's
she was crazy. I mean,
yeah.
What did she really do? That
How
was
crazy
Let's,
was
let's,
she?
let's
like,
get into the real shit.
No, she's like he's in a Jewish bondage. He likes having his money tied up in an IRA account.
No, we got married too quickly, and she never told me she was bipolar.
So yeah,
No, that's true, and it's unfortunate. I love her to death, but
she has more mood swings than the Count Basie Orchestra. Is that what you're saying?
I could tell you stories.
Yeah, I get it, bro. I used to date.
yeah,
a chick
but don't
that's
tell
bipolar.
us stories. But
Tell the audience
Yeah.
stories.
Once upon
But
a
not
time.
tonight.
No.
All right, time's up.
And also, one last question. What's your day job? How do you make a living?
Oh, I basically just quit, and I'm down here. I've been here since.
That's good, man.
Wait, what?
I was I was fortunate enough to be in Silicon Valley, but that was never
man's
me.
retired at 50.
Entertainment is something I've always wanted to do, and so.
So you made money, and
I
now,
was
now you're
dying.
coming down here to pursue your dream.
I was making money, but I was dying. It was like.
Dying on the inside, right?
Yeah, because it wasn't me. It's like I'd rather starve and do something I love. Field of Dreams.
Dude, welcome
I'd
to
work
the-
for food money.
Yeah,
you know?
well.
See, but let me tell you, that's the shit that you need to be talking about.
Yeah.
Don't start off with your wife. Talk about who you are and why you're here and excited to be here.
Do a
I
podcast.
made a lot of money.
Yeah, and believe me, you'll strike chords in the audience too.
Okay.
If you tell those stories and you tell them real, you will strike chords in your audience and they will relate to you.
I can tell, and I noticed this as soon as you grab the mic, I can tell you have a lot of pent-up thoughts and energy, and that's why I think we both sort of like, are you just starting out? Is this just? And I don't think it was because of the material and the fact that we don't know you, and obviously you look a little bit older than the average young comic. But I also think that you exude that you have some life experience, and you have shit pent up.
And it doesn't matter how old you are, because you're ready to just pour this shit out.
Exactly.
And the truth is, I'll say this: don't go for the laugh, and you'll get the laugh.
Yeah.
Wow,
You're already a grown-ass man. You know how you sound. You know how you talk.
You hear that, ladies?
That's great. Now, who the fuck do I have to show my cock to get a drink around here? That's real great. Good luck with your career.
There you go. It's
Who do
Tom
I-
Marie,
this is
everybody.
awesome.
Yeah.
Great. Good luck, man.
And believe in yourself.
Good luck.
Just,
All right.
I'm
just
pretty
because
sure-
your wife didn't believe in you doesn't mean you don't have to.
Is he on Twitter?
At Tom Reitman? Did you purposefully not spell it?
Reitman.
R-E-I-T-M-A-N.
Now you go get in your Bentley and just fucking go get high.
I loved how at one point when you said therapy is more
it's cheap.
expensive than
It's
this.
cheaper
Crazy
than-
is in the back of the room, and she started applauding that.
Yeah, it certainly is.
Pretty
So
soon,
is it-
pretty soon, Crazy's gonna have her own spinoff. One
Yeah,
girl,
well, you know
two
what I
A
mean?
cups.
Why waste all that money? Why waste all that money on therapy when you can get a tit job? You know what I'm saying, Crazy?
That's Jimmy's advice to Crazy.
Crazy's
Go
gonna
get a
end up
tit-
marrying Tom
Yeah.
in a week.
Yeah, he's gonna go from
Totally.
one bipolar.
They're gonna have a podcast in a week.
They're already talking
They're already
in the back
talking.
of the
He's gonna-
room.
Look, hey, welcome to your bipolar future, motherfucker. You just got out of one. He's going from bipolar to
Heck yeah.
bipolar, coast to coast. That's right.
She just grabbed his dick.
And then she went for his
Wow.
wallet. And then she went for his wallet. And she went for his walk.
She went for
Come
his
up
walk.
here and take your bottoms off. You can do another one.
No.
Come on,
Hey.
come on, sit.
No. Oh my God,
I
no.
have to defend my reputation.
No.
All right.
Your microphone's off.
You're off.
Stop it. Crazy, get off the stage.
Crazy, don't be crazy. Crazy, don't act like your name.
Tom,
listen.
run. Run, fucker.
Tom, run. Run for your life, Tom. Care for that bear trap down at the bottom of the steps she set.
He was in Silicon Valley. I saw her tits earlier. Take her to Silicon Valley, will you?
And be careful. That bear you hear is actually her pussy growling.
Listen.
I've never seen a girl.
Tom, if you take her to a nude beach, make sure she fucking tucks her tits in her sneakers because it's going to look like someone's following her. Now, the thing is, I got to defend my reputation.
Actually, you guys look good together. I think it'll work out. Tom, you got a winner there. You've already seen her tits.
Yeah.
All right, let's just move on.
All right, cool. We got to get in the list.
It's your new comedian. It's Scott Kidd, everybody. Here he is. He's coming.
Scott Kidd is in the house.
How's everybody doing this holiday season? Good? Thanksgiving, Hanukkah, all that crap? Good? Yeah? You'll have like family, y'all getting together, fucking much? Great. Don't care. Anyway, I'm trying to fuck. It's the holiday season. Fuck, man. Dating's hard, but I work well under pressure. That's why fat chicks like to fuck me. Why buy the cow when you got magic beans, right? Ecstasy. So I've been on OkCupid, right? And I've been cast netting on plenty of fish. But OkCupid, I play this little game like, who wants to fuck me? 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars. Hasn't been working out much. But I did meet this one chick, and I found out that I actually do have a girlfriend. I found out because my box of condoms turned into a box of tampons. That's when you knew. Yeah, that wasn't that great. White people.
Yikes. Wow. He just fell down after that.
Blanked out.
Yikes.
Thank you. I was waiting for the sound.
Yikes.
Sorry, guys.
This was one of those ones. I remember in the first like 5, 6, 7 episodes I ever did of this show, I was having a big problem. Like
On your
trying
3
to-
seconds in, you were having trouble.
No, when I first started doing the show, I was having trouble listening to the comics. Like sometimes they would do a minute, and I would just be like, "Fuck." To be honest with you, I missed it. And lately, I've gotten a lot better at that. But you just brought me full circle. Like everything went in one ear and out the other. I don't know. This is you guys. If you caught any of it,
I didn't catch any of it.
Thanks. Thanks.
But I will say, don't ever laugh at your own shit.
Yeah.
Especially if you're the only one laughing. That's.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like, and if you're uncomfortable, which you were, take a breath and just regroup, man, because we've all been there. And when you do all your body shit, we're not even hearing the words. We're just watching the balloon art in front of the car dealer.
Yeah, and take a fucking minute to connect with your audience. Okay, be a real fucking human being. Look, we all want to get fucking pussy, but I'm sorry. Okay. You know, it's just fucking creepy. Look, we all want to get fucking laid, all right? Everybody fucking, but take a minute to connect and talk about it in a real way. I mean, you're on a free dating website. What you fucking think was going to happen? Okay, Cupid. It's more like, okay, stupid.
Right.
Try to, talk about it in a real way, not in a, like, hey, I'm just trying to fucking dump a little nut butter in your fucking sausage wallet, you cunt. Hey, how come I just lost half my audience? How come I just lost half my audience? I mean, be a fucking real human being.
And here's the thing, talk with us, not at us. You came at us so aggressive, and if you're not getting laid, you should be getting laid. You're decent looking, tall guy.
I do all right.
Why don't you find if you're?
He doesn't know about love. You can put in a restraining order.
But if you're talking about not getting laid and you're getting laid,
then
it's bullshit. You got to find something that's real, because it was obvious that it was all bullshit. You were just going for So just
thrills.
regroup. But don't waste our minute.
Right.
Yep. Goodbye.
Thank
Scott
you.
Kidd.
That was horrible.
There you guys. Oh, Katie Manzella, everybody.
Oh!
That's a new name.
Hey, okay, so, what's up? I was recently a bridesmaid at my friend's wedding, and it was such an honor. And after the beautiful ceremony, I'm celebrating on the dance floor, and this girl comes up to me and she's like, "Oh my God, I wish I had your confidence." And so I just gave her my vodka. You know, it's like, you think I woke up this amazing? I've been drinking since noon. Confidence takes work. And if you're lucky, an open bar.
Wow.
Thank you.
Loved it.
That's it.
Loved it.
I don't know if anybody's.
But did she have more time?
Yeah, you have another 20 seconds if you want to do another something, or is there
You
more
want to
to it?
fucking roll, young lady?
So
Keep
yeah,
going.
I'm not an alcoholic or anything, you know. I've actually been like kind of coherent lately, even when I'm having sex, which is so crazy because usually my favorite sexual position is blacked out.
Slaughterfest, Katie Manzella.
Yeah.
I mean, what can I say?
Solid jokes.
Powerful.
Solid. Themed. It was a fucking themed minute with solid fucking jokes.
And I think a big reason why was because you might have been one of the only people tonight that truly took your time.
Yeah.
Like, you
Yeah.
took your time, so we're listening. We're like more waiting instead of being like
But
this.
it shows
we're
you
more
that-
like what's gonna happen instead of oh god, blah, 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 because a lot of people have just been
And
flying
if
through
it's
stuff.
slow enough, we get a feel for who you are. Even in a minute. A minute is a long time.
That's why everyone should smoke weed, because it like slows you down.
I love how even that gets an applause break here. Like, you are just a machine.
You know, I was thinking about this. My favorite sexual position is the one where the vagina is facing me.
Let me tell you something. I rarely masturbate, but when I do, I like to use a vagina. Now.
No, you
were
stand
great.
there
You were
and-
great. You got a round of applause. You were the first comedian to get a round of applause in a minute, and it was a very solid, solid presentation.
Hey, you know what? It's true because 10
You
years
shut the fuck up for a goddamn
Yeah.
minute.
Patriot, go on.
10 years ago, I was a wedding DJ. And
What a shocker. What a shocker. And he sold the DJ equipment to get that suit.
Yeah, and she's right. The liquor does help, you know, because people are shy at first, but then by the end, grandma's even out dancing. You know, it's a beautiful thing. You're right about that.
Now, how do you feel about what you just said? Did you think it would go over better?
What do I say to you, Jim? You're very tenacious, Jim.
I didn't say anything. It was Kirk.
That was Kirk. You should make your eye holes bigger in your mask, Patriot.
Maybe you should put an eye on the side of your head.
Oh, fuck yeah. So
Maybe you ought to get a second helmet for fucking you two faces. You
I love that you're a radio DJ, too. Every week we find out he had another job.
Could you do me a favor? Just
I
look
did a
at-
lot of things.
I've
just,
never
just
known
look at me
it.
and go, oil can. Just go, oil can.
Hey, what's something I want to ask you, Jim?
Oil
You grew up in a family of 6 brothers, and you're a middle child.
What are you, stalking me, bro?
Did that make you a fighter from the beginning? Because you're fighting for food,
I'll
fighting for
fucking
clothes.
knock you out through that suit iron, fucking Patriot. I'll punch you in that fucking plastic helmet and drop you like a fucking bad habit.
put
Now,
this
who
mic-
the fuck do I get to get a cocktail around here?
We have another vodka rocks for
Yeah.
And another Hinchcliffe, please.
No, I'm just kidding.
Crown
I
and
like
Coke.
the Iron Patriot. I really do.
2 of those. 2 Crown and Cokes and a vodka rocks.
There you go.
Anyway.
Katie,
Wow,
how long
You did a
have-
great job. High five. Up top.
Katie,
great job.
how long have you been doing
Great.
comedy? Because I know you know, from other shows that we do on Death Squad, like the Ding Dong Show and stuff like that. And you have that show with Classy Lauren.
Yeah.
Is it once a month, once a week?
Once a month, we have a show at Echoes Under Sunset. I've been doing comedy for 3 years.
Oh, you did that
She's
with
been
Ryan
doing
Singer.
Huh?
You did that with Ryan Singer.
Oh, I love Ryan Singer.
Yeah, he runs that show over there. I've been
No,
there.
it's not his show.
Oh, it's
my
another
show.
show. Oh,
But
it's your
he's
show.
been on my show because I adore
How
him.
come I haven't been out here?
I don't even
Now,
know
do you work
who
at
you are.
NASA also, or is it just a hat?
Yeah, I mean, like,
She
not
lives in a fucking.
not officially.
maybe she is
but
blacked out.
I work
Never
for space.
No,
and
there's no
long
reason
place.
why you couldn't have been an astronaut. I was asking a serious question.
I love it.
Anyway, fantastic job.
thank
Katie
you.
Manzella,
Really good job.
everybody.
It's Katie Menzel
Nice.
on Twitter.
Nice.
I actually did a show with the person that she does a show with, Classy Lauren Brenner. I did a show a couple weeks with her at a hash bar in the Valley that was a lot of fun, and she was killing it too. It's amazing to see the growth in those two after 3 years. Like they've been doing those spots like every week for a few years.
Yeah, they don't have to rub it in. They should back it up a little.
I love it. Applause breaks at 30 seconds, 40 seconds, and then
that's
it's
too
just
many.
Everybody
then
should
you don't know if
stop.
they're just applauding something else.
You know, another thing about being able to do a minute and be already into applause break is if you're doing a 5-minute set and you can do something like that in the first minute, the rest is
Yeah, I didn't like her success.
50 to 60.
Yeah, she could have pulled back at the 25-second mark and let us know that she's human.
I love it. Well, every week we have 2 regular girls that come on and do a new minute every single week. This week will be no different. In no particular order, going first this week, put your hands together for her. She dropped out of college and started here at Kill Tony 28 weeks ago. She dropped out of college to pursue her dreams of being a comedian. She is Kimberly Congdon, everybody. Here she is.
What's up, guys? So, I've been having a few issues. My roommate started dating this guy a while back, right? And they started doing this really cute thing where they have really loud sex on weeknights. It's adorable. It's fine. And at first I ignored it, and after a while I knocked on her door and I was like, hey, can you keep it down? I have to work in the morning. Then I started thinking, it does a lot of good for me, right? I never forget who I'm praying to, because sometimes I'm like, dear... Oh, God! Oh, yeah, it was God. Yeah, perfect. Dear God, you know? And that helps me out a lot in life, too. And sometimes I'm sitting there and I'm listening to her moan, and I'm like, this is kind of like a lullaby, right? Now I can't sleep without it. I can't. The other night, I told her not to calm it down, right? And she did. And it was quiet. And now I'm knocking at her door like, hey, can you please fuck? I have to work in the morning, and I can't sleep at all.
I'd get to the end part quicker. If you're going to take this route, I would get to that second part quicker of now not being able to sleep. Your neighbors were having sex a lot. I would lose the oh God part. I'd move straight into, but now you need it as therapy, and I would
And I go back to college. No, I'm just kidding. I was fucking joking. Come on, man. I've been fucking busting everybody's balls. You ever masturbate while they're fucking?
No. I mean, probably at the same time.
Why not?
Sometimes.
Why the fuck not?
Man, you gotta do that.
I would be. I'd be fucking pump a load of fucking nut butter into a tissue of love.
I love nut butter. Double nut butter references tonight for Jimmy. One was in a sausage wallet and one was in a packet of tissues.
I'm sorry. Let's fucking change it up. Let me say toddler juice. A little toddler juice into a tissue of love.
Toddler juice?
Yeah. Now what? So what? So you never did? You never touched
I mean,
yourself in an inappropriate way?
No, I totally do.
What?
But not to them.
Yeah, Tony's
'Cause
totally
that's
right.
not my thing.
What is your thing?
I liked lesbian porn.
See, now,
okay, go on. What are you going to say? Something?
Maybe you want to hook your neighbor
No,
up
but
with
I
a
was
chick.
going to say that could be an opener.
Okay.
Just like,
Yeah.
because you're adorable. But if you came out and just,
Said I like lesbian porn.
yeah, and then get into it. Tell us what you like
It's
about
confusing because I like lesbian porn, but I don't like hooking up with girls or anything. I tried it once.
Well,
Hey,
that
let
was
me
the
tell you
wrong
something.
girl.
And Snatch.
First off, I find it
But
offensive.
also, but if
I find it
you're-
offensive because I'm a lesbian. Now,
But if you're going to do that joke, just say, I can't sleep unless my neighbors are having sex. And then get to the jokes.
Yeah.
Just-
Instead of
I
counting
think
sheep, I count orgasms.
yeah, but the truth is, I think that what you think,
that's a good joke.
But listen, I think what you think is your punchline is your setup.
Okay. Okay.
So everything that you think is your punchline,
It's a premise.
that's your setup.
Okay.
And then start tagging that shit.
Okay.
Because you're funny. It's great stuff.
Cool.
But I think you just need to flip it. Are you dyslexic?
No. I mean, No.
You might want to check into it.
Okay.
Yeah, you started off very Laffy Taffy. I mean, that joke was like, oh God, did you just say that? You know, like that's unbelievable that you're praying and you don't remember who to pray to. Who does that?
Yeah.
No one's going to do that.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
that's Laffy Taffy. That's like, all right, now we're supposed to play stupid, or you know.
Right.
But the rest of it, I understand what you're saying, and that could be good. But again, you just have to write it out
And the
like, make it
lesbian
real.
porn. The lesbian porn, I guarantee you there's a lot there. Like, do you hang out with a lot of women, or a lot of your friends girls, or a lot of your friends guys?
A lot of my friends were girls until I started doing comedy. Now they're all
Now they're no
guys.
longer girls. You make people get sex changes.
I was in college, so I had a lot of female friends, and then I moved and I started doing stand-up, and now I have a lot of male friends.
Yeah, and she's getting fucking laid every night, and you're sitting there and you're not getting any.
Right.
That's what you're really upset
Right
about,
now, I'm
isn't
more
it?
concerned about her.
If someone was
sex life
fucking,
than
if someone
mine.
was knocking the bottom out of it, you wouldn't be upset about it. But she's over there getting laid every
Right.
fucking night, and you're trying to get to sleep.
Right.
I
mean,
love
I
it.
don't know.
I like it.
You're right. I agree.
There's got to be a little anger.
I'd lose that beginning part, lose that stuff, and start to tackle some of that stuff, the real stuff that.
Take your punchlines and use them as setups, and you'll rock and roll.
Thank you.
And
Kimberly
if you're not a lesbian, don't get off on lesbian porn.
Why? Okay.
It confuses
makes our job that much
confuses
tougher.
everybody.
You're wasting it for us.
Yeah, we can't have you being a lesbian.
First off,
Oh, I
every
won't.
fucking guy
Trust
knows.
me, I won't.
Every woman knows a guy with a 7-inch tongue will run a guy with a 10-inch dick out of town all day long.
And then there's a few of us who have both.
That's right. Some of us are products of superior genetic breeding.
Kimberly
I didn't
Congdon.
ask for these gifts.
Kimberly Congdon.
We all
Follow
have
her
our
on
superpowers.
Twitter. Follow
We
her
all
on
have our superpowers.
Twitter.
Follow her on Twitter.
Twitter.
Next.
Her name on Twitter is
Kimberly Congdon with a C. Congdon. We're done picking names, Jimmy.
Oh, we're
I
done?
love your energy. You're so funny.
I'm fucking into it, bro. I'm fucking.
Ah! All right, we got it.
Holy
We have
shit, Jim.
one other regular that goes on right now. You know her, you love her. Here she is, Sarah Weinshank, everybody.
Been going to a lot of bridal showers. Not a fan of bridal showers. For those of you who have not been to a bridal shower, what happens is one soon-to-be bride just sits there while everyone eats quiche. All females just eating quiche, watching this one soon-to-be bride unwrap tons of kitchen appliances, right? And you're supposed to sit there and enjoy this shit. I walk into my kitchen, I see the toaster, and I get overwhelmed and I walk out, right? I see my microwave and I'm like, that's the only thing I know how to fucking use, right? And here's this bitch opening up food processors, you know? Opening up crock pots, opening up monogrammed cloth napkins. I have disposable napkins. I don't even think I'll ever own cloth monogram napkins. Right? This bitch.
You have a great problem, and that problem is shown by when you said right, the laugh that you got. And that great problem to have is that you have the stakes raised and you have everything set up perfectly, that everybody is now waiting on this shit. That this next part pretty much comes easy. If you sit down and you actually say why you won't have your monogram on a napkin and why the toaster freaks you out, you're already saying the right things. You're just not explaining why.
Yeah, and there's like, she's open and getting ready to spend the rest of her life with a guy. I go and I get overwhelmed with a fucking toaster. I have a disposable boyfriend or something, something.
Right.
There's
something there. No, there is. There's
No, and Sarah, I'll tell you.
Not married to it.
I'll tell you.
I took a shot.
If you're gonna, but Sarah, if you come out that,
I thought it would be much funnier than that. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, are you this angry?
Yeah.
Okay.
You watch lesbian porn as well?
No, but what I'm
I
going
don't
to
watch
say is ramp up a little. Instead of coming out so angry,
Gradually build on it.
We'll believe you.
Okay.
Work up to it.
Work up to the.
They will believe you, and they will get it.
The fact that you're remembering this bridal shower, it's like, I went to a bridal shower. It was cool, actually, it wasn't cool. It was shit. It was shit. It was shit. And then just each.
Have the realization.
Yeah, because then it's real. We want to go on the ride with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you just come out fucking raging, we don't even know what got you to the rage.
Okay.
I mean, do you want to get married someday? Any of that shit?
I just don't want to open like food appliances.
That wasn't
in
the
front of my
question.
house.
That wasn't the question.
Well, I mean, that's why I don't like
That was not
them.
the question,
Yeah,
young lady.
but work up to that. You know, why don't you want to?
Okay.
That's the question. What is it about opening this shit that drives you bonkers?
Right.
Think about something in your life that you hate opening, or someone made you open shit.
Or your own personal. You said you have disposable like plates and stuff. Like I have forks that melt when I put my fork into the food. You know, like
Right.
shit. Like really
Yeah.
compare.
I just
Describe
didn't know how to.
No,
use
that's
it.
great. Actually, you're
Yeah.
right, because you could
Yeah.
say, you know, and I have a pot that I boil stuff in, and if I put my fork in it, like that.
And you're
you can
talking about
make the-
5 or 6 things, so I think the ramp up would be hilarious.
Yeah, you're intimidated
Totally.
by a toaster. I just bought a cookbook. I can't use it. Every recipe starts with take a clean pan.
And another thing and I love Kirk's notes so much, because the truth is yeah, that is her comic voice, and it's so true. If we watch you go from regular to that instead of just at that, it seems like you're doing more of a character, but we know it's you because we see you every week. So
But
the
if you
truth is
just
that
like
if you
way
make
you-
the flip
way
in
you're
front of
listening
them
right now,
it's as funny
the way
to-
you feel right this minute.
Uh-huh.
That's how you should start the joke.
And then build up. Of
course.
Like
to
how
see
I
what-
would naturally build
in
up
real
from the
life,
anger.
what would happen?
It's huge.
Like
Yeah.
if you're
It'll be a-
talking to somebody and then as you talk to them, they're pissing you off. You feel it building in you. We want to see it. We want to see it build also.
It's a night and day difference.
And also,
You'll see it change immediately.
make a real
Okay.
connection with the audience, because if they
Okay.
once they get on your side, you can take them anywhere.
Because
They'll
you're
go on that ride with
likable.
you,
We
you know?
want to like you. I mean,
Show us the switch.
We wanted the sweet side first.
Yeah, show us the switch, and then answer why to all those things that you tell us. You give us the wheres, the whats. You're the whys away from destroying. Sarah Weinshank, everybody. Princess
Sarah
Shank.
Weinshank. And we'd like to apologize
That's
to all
it.
these people.
What do you guys got coming up? You're on Stars. You have a
I'm on
special.
Stars.
You have a special
Congratulations,
coming up.
man.
Yeah, no, I just filmed David Tell's new stand-up show. It'll be
Oh,
on after
that's
the first
right.
Year.
Yeah.
And the Stars thing called Stand Up. That's going to be on Wednesday. This Wednesday at 10:30 on Stars Black.
He's on Twitter at Jimmy Shubert, SHUBERT.
BERT. That's like the theater.
The Killer, Kirk Fox.
Good to be here. Thank
Yeah,
you.
great hanging with you.
Watch
Kirk.
his
Really
show, The
great sound
Test.
advice.
Yeah, I have a show. It's on TV every day for an hour.
Host
So
of
everything's
the
going
TV
fine.
show
We don't
every
need-
single day. That's CBS? CBS.
I think they produce
Switch the
it.
the letters around a little.
It's syndicated. If you have a TV, you can watch it.
The Iron Patriot is on Twitter at Comic Patriot. He basically runs everything social media around Kill Tony. Check out his Easter eggs that he drops on everything. He's in the background of almost every major TV show that's
Did we
out
finish?
right
Did we not do them all?
now. That's it, baby. No, we don't
What?
do them all. We just get
I
through
was
as many
starting
as we
off
can in the
slow.
time frame.
Shit, I was going to finish
I'm
strong.
Tony Hinchcliffe. Follow me on Twitter. Go to my website, buy my T-shirts, see me on tour.
Wait,
all
if,
my
if
dates
this
are
is
there.
the end, I am on Twitter at Kirk Fox.
Yeah, you can
I
follow
want
me at
followers.
Jimmy Shubert and also JimmyShubert.com.
Yeah.
This is my very hilarious podcast, Jimmy Shubert Show.
Kirk
Also,
Fox,
sorry,
Kirk
shameless
Fox,
plug.
an amazing tweeter, by the way. Gets
You
more
are. You got
favorites
great
to me
tweets,
than
bro.
anybody.
Well, I have my moments.
You're
a
the
lot of them
tweetest.
I steal from your
Kirk,
guests.
you're the tweetest.
Patriot, you're a fucking machine. Brian Redband.
Patriot, you
look
are
for-
a machine.
Look for the
literally.
Death Squad Texas tour going on sale very soon. It's next month, January, so keep an eye out that. Just go to deathsquad.tv and subscribe to Kill Tony on iTunes. Just subscribe to Death Squad. There you go.
Fuck yeah.
Bump it up a little more, get the party going on the dance floor.